Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be going over my top fall fragrances. It's not even really fall time yet, but I keep seeing all these YouTubers, TikTokers putting out their top fall fragrance videos. So I'm like, hey, if that's what the people want, then I'll give mine as well. So let's get into the list. But first, if you want to sample any of the fragrances that I own, please check out my fragrance sampling website, top link in the description, bensfragrances.com. Now let's get into the list. All right, so the fragrance I was just holding is not on this list. However, its brother from the same brand, Parfum de Althair, definitely is. This is one of my #1 most worn kind of vanillic fragrances. And I used to be a bit of a hater on this scent because everyone was saying it was good. It was really popular. And I thought that this fragrance right here, Mercedes-Benz Club Black, I thought that this was just the same thing. Now I've realized it's not at all. This fragrance right here is much more deep and it's much more refined. This is a vanilla fragrance, obviously, but it has a very heavy orange blossom note that gives it a really nice dusty, refined, and almost spicy vibe to it, which is also coming from some other notes. But this is just an amazing masculine vanilla fragrance that has a floral aspect to it that makes it so it's not crazy deep and dark. And I love it. It has a light spice, super mass appealing. I got a compliment on this just the other day, so I know it works. Performance is pretty good, like 8 to 10 hours, which is kind of what I'm looking for in a fall winter fragrance. I think this is great. This is maybe my favorite Parfums de Marly right now. It's up there with Percival. I really enjoy it. I highly recommend this. I really can't say that much good stuff about it. There is one thing though, French Avenue Liquid Brune. If you're looking for a clone, that thing is terrific. Smells just the same, honestly. I think if you're not really too worried about getting like the original thing, then go with that. It's really close. But if you want to get the original fragrance, this is definitely a good pick. I really enjoy it, and I think you will as well. This next fragrance is so good, it's unbelievable. This is Mancera Amore Caffe. This stuff is so underrated. I don't really see it getting talked about a crazy amount. And that might be because this is not a masculine fragrance by any means. This is definitely unisex. However, this is just terrific. This smells like an affogato, which is basically a dessert, which is a vanilla ice cream with espresso. And it is so good. This also smells like one of those like crazy sugared up, like Starbucks drinks, like the caramel macchiatos or whatever. I don't really know the names. I'm not really a coffee drinker. This is so good. This will make you be smelling like a snack. Absolutely delicious. Like, gourmand. It's amazing. It has this brown sugar, vanilla ice cream, coffee. It has an amaretto note, which is just this like nutty liquor. It's so nice. Highly recommend this. So cozy. Amazing for gourmand fragrance lovers. This is tied up there as my favorite fragrance right now. I really enjoy it. It's only like $100 and it's Mancera, so the atomizer, pressurized, amazing. And magnetic cap. It's so good. Only like around $100. I highly recommend this if you're not too caught up in getting a crazy masculine fragrance and you like gourmand scents. All right, next up is one of my most worn fragrances for sure. This is Azzaro The Most Wanted Parfum. I prefer this way more to the EDP Intense. This fragrance right here, this is vanilla, this is woods, and this is like a lavender fresh gingery note. I just absolutely love. This is amazing. This is like a terrific everyday, like versatile fall scent, if that makes sense. Like, I don't really know how to explain it, but it has this freshness that's really nice, super inoffensive. I just love this. I've been wearing this to school recently. It's great. I'm really sad how low the juice is because it's my 3rd bottle of this, but I highly recommend this. If you haven't tried it, please do. I very much so prefer it over the EDP Intense. I prefer it over the gold one, the Elixir. This is my favorite Azzaro. It's a 10 out of 10 fragrance in my opinion. Lasts like 8 to 10 hours, so still super nice. Just has this clean, vanilla, sweet, just mass appealing effect to it that I really enjoy. So Azzaro The Most Wanted Parfum definitely deserves a spot on this list. All right, next is the greatest cheap fragrance of all time, I would say. Lattafa Khamrah. I love this stuff so much. This is my most worn fragrance. This is my 4th bottle of it. This fragrance right here was my signature scent last fall and winter, and I love it so much. This is clearly based off Angel Share, but it's definitely not a clone. I almost prefer this to Angel Share. I can't really decide what I like better. Angel Share is definitely deeper, more boozy, more cinnamon, less kind of screechy. This is just like cinnamon, vanilla, a booziness, and like a Christmas fruit aspect to it. I really enjoy. Sweet, spicy, amazing. I love this stuff. Worn it so many times. It lasts like 10 to 12 hours. Absolutely terrific. I love to layer this with Amore Caffe because a lot of people really like this fragrance right here, Lattafa Khamrah Kawa, which I actually don't prefer to the original. I like the original better because I find I get worse performance with Kawa and the coffee note just goes away pretty quick. So the original Lattafa Khamrah definitely deserves a spot on this list. I can't say enough good stuff about it. Also, it's like 30 something bucks. Such a good deal. Highly recommend you get your nose on this. Definitely sample it first. This is not for some people. I know there's quite a few haters of this fragrance, but this is amazing. Like, I seriously don't think you can go wrong with this. Definitely check out Lattafa Khamrah if you haven't yet. This next fragrance I have literally smells like money. This is MFK Grand Soir. This fragrance right here is so good. This is vanilla and amber done to sophisticated perfection. This is so good. It lasts a very long time. It's a very soft projecting scent, but it lasts a very long time. Like, it is very hard to describe this fragrance if you haven't smelled it. It just smells like high quality amber and like powdery vanilla. Like, it is such a hard smell to describe other than that. Like, there's a nuance to it that's just super unique, very refined, very old money, if that's the kind of thing you're going for. But yeah, I highly recommend this. This is definitely a more mature scent, but I really enjoy it. I want to get more wear out of it because I haven't gotten a crazy amount of wear out of it recently, and it's just so good. I love the smell. This is one of those niche fragrances that I need to wear more often, honestly. It smells terrific, and I know from other people they get compliments with this, and I'm really hoping to experience the same thing when I start wearing it. But yeah, MFK Grand Soir is a goodie. And I guess I'll mention this too. This is a clone of it, a Lattafa Eternal Oud. It's very similar, not quite as good, a little bit less refined, a little bit more of a vanilla, youthful vibe, if that makes any sense. A little more powdery and has a little bit of an oud note in here. But still a good clone nonetheless. For like 30 bucks, you can get in the same like area. Next, I have the absolute most underrated fragrance ever. This is Guerlain L'Homme Ideal Extreme. This is my third bottle of this because this is just terrific. This is youthful sophistication. I prefer this to the EDP, prefer this to the Parfum. I think this is the best in the line. It does smell very similar to the Parfum though, but this is great. This opens up with this punchy, fruity, pink pepper and plum combination with this underlying like tobacco, and it's just a fruity tobacco scent for a second, which by the way is not like ultra masculine, not super grown up. It's done in a very nice way, and very quickly you get this like vanilla, woody, almond, just amazing smoothness that comes through and just smooths all like the sparkly punchiness and keeps the sweetness, and it's just amazing. It's this almond candied, like smooth, woody, just amazing smell. Super hard to describe. I think there's leather, a little bit of patchouli, just very deep down in there. I love this stuff. Lasts like 8 to 10 hours. Great projection. Gotten one of the most insane compliments ever with this fragrance. One girl said she wanted to eat my jacket. This fragrance right here is really good. It's super underrated, only $80. Please check it out if you haven't already. I highly recommend Guerlain L'Homme Ideal Extreme. Second to last fragrance, I had to include it. Strong With You Intensely. I love this fragrance, and so does everybody else. Literally have met nobody who dislikes the smell of this fragrance. Vanilla, like chestnut, and a little bit of like a floral lightness, which I feel that people don't really talk about all that often, but vanilla, chestnut, toffee, slight smoky, woody vibe, and then just a very smoothness to this. This is very warm, very inviting, yet it's not super heavy, and I really like that. It's just really enjoyable. Only like 8 to 10 hours longevity, so not insane. Well, I say only. That's still really good. No complaints about longevity. Oh, wait, I'm smelling it again. This smells so good. This smells way better than I remember. I really like this. This is my favorite out of the line. I've smelled Parfum, smelled Absolutely. This is my favorite one. Oh man, I forgot how good this was. This is, I'm gonna be wearing this soon. Strong With You Intensely. Definitely gotta be on this list. I know y'all have heard so much about it, so I'm not gonna spend too much longer, but yeah, check it out if you haven't already. This last spot goes to two fragrances. These two guys right here. This is Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male Parfum and Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male Elixir. I think they're both terrific fragrances, but they're for different people. Le Male Elixir is for a louder person who is trying to be more, out there, maybe even more youthful. Le Male Parfum is very similar DNA, yet it's way more refined, way more laid back, not as outspoken, but they're still very similar. You're gonna get this powdery kind of lavender effect. With this, you're getting a lot more iris. It's gonna be a lot more powdery, a lot more vanilla, just intimate smelling. This right here, yes, you're still getting that kind of powdery, fresh lavender. However, there's this thick honey vanilla smoothness that's super sweet going over it. The performance on Elixir is monstrous, and it always gets compliments. This is like 10 to 12 hours longevity. Performance on Le Male Parfum is like 6 hours to 8 hours, so not as much. Ooh, but they're both great. I'd say this is definitely the going out partying guy. This is the staying in, chilling inside kind of guy. Really nice. Definitely not as sweet as people say. The vanilla is not as much in Le Male Parfum as it is in Le Male Elixir. But yeah, both these are great. They're just for different people, so I wanted to mention both of them. But that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked, please like, comment, subscribe, and check out my fragrance sampling website, top link in the description, if you want to sample any of these fragrances. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.